Dakota, and I'm with Northern Knives. We're here to talk about a project that we're rather proud of, and we've modified a few Crooked Rivers and hopefully made a few Gold Class Crooked Rivers a little bit more desirable over the stock configuration.
Shall I open a box?
Mm. So we have 4 Crooked Rivers here. You can open it. But we have 2 gold classes and 2 that we've also made custom. Yeah. So four total. All 4 are custom.
Oh my God! Is that a box?
No, this is a bag.
It's a bag.
So we're technically doing an unboxing of customs.
That we put in the box.
Yeah, but it's not really an unboxing because it's not from Benchmade.
Now, people are going to be confused as why this one isn't in this box.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
My gracious. My Lanta. Oh my Lanta.
His acting skills are on par. He hasn't seen any of these before.
I actually haven't.
Oh, you haven't?
I haven't seen this one. Oh my goodness.
So these are the 2 that we modified. Started out as original Crooked Rivers. They'd have S30 blades, but Lori did 99.9% of the work on these.
I suppose so. So backstory, we took the discontinued G10 Crooked Rivers, the 15080-1s, for those that like model numbers, and the Gold Class Crooked Rivers, the 15080 BK 19-1, which was the Gold Class version. So a lot of people didn't like that there was a $1,500 Gold Class Crooked River that should not have been worth that much. So there's a lot of places online that still have this knife for sale. Mike had the brilliant idea of using parts from the Gold Class and putting them onto the standard G10 Crooked River, changing a couple of the other pieces, the bolsters, the hardware, and making them a bit more desirable and just better overall.
I'll just make them custom, you know what I mean? One of a kind.
Yep, exactly. So we did one with, we Cerakoted a bunch of parts on them. We took the carbon fiber scales from both Gold Classes, and you'll get to see what we did with those different. On the first one, we did the Cobalt Cerakote. We did the blade, we did the liners in that, and then we did the hardware in blue. We redid the bolsters in magnesium.
Yeah, this is magnesium, although it looks very similar to the aluminum, but this is actually magnesium Cerakoted, and you can see the liners too.
Colors, not necessarily.
These are all Cerakote colors, and then we also this is the Gold Class standoff backspacer,
and it is titanium.
And actually, this is too. Although we Cerakoted this one, and Lori Cerakoted that one, and we did not Cerakote this one because
we as a collective.
Yeah, but we decided to keep the blue theme.
Royal We.
Yeah, the Royal We.
Yeah,
and we also high-sided polished this. We might also do this with this. We haven't decided yet, but
I don't think so.
It came down to crunch time to make this video and high-siding this, high-side polish this.
We would have run out of time.
Yeah, we would have run out of time, but
I don't think high-side polish would do favors to this one. This one's got the blue; it makes it pop. High-side polish on this one, it's muted, but like it's a classy muted. I think I prefer it the way it is personally.
It would have added a lot more flash to it.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see how it is in the long run. Even if it doesn't turn out, we can always re-Cerakote.
Yeah, and we'll decide over the course of the next couple of days.
But it's fun. I mean, you can custom build your own Crooked River on Benchmade site.
Yeah.
And this is normally a $190 knife for just about $200.
Yeah, I think it's $189.
But with the carbon fiber, and I think you built it on Benchmade site just to see how much it would cost.
Yeah. And it would be about $3 if you just added carbon fiber to a standard Crooked River. I think it runs about $300, maybe a little more depending on how you kit it out. But then we did the Cerakoting and we did all the extra work to it, and we have the titanium standoffs on both of them, which is not an option. It's always a G10 standoff. You get to pick the G10 colors. But so what we did with the other 2 was, we should probably hear. I'm gonna unbox one of these off camera. So, oh look, I took the top off. Okay. And then what we included with these is we included a description of what we had done.
In case they happen to sell.
Yeah, in case they happen to sell. And what we did with this one was this is Mammoth Tooth. So we did Mammoth Tooth We did obviously gold screws, and we did. Lori did Cerakoting the hardware to match the colors in the mammoth tooth. You can even see the barrels on the back. And if you look on the back side, there's a little bit of blue. You can see a nice little piece of it here. A little bit of blue in the tooth. And so we kept a little bit of the blue here and in the colors so it would all match and it would all flow. And we did a mammoth ivory standoff.
And Dawn did the blue liners.
Yes, and you can see the blue liners down there, which ties all the blue together. So we have all the yellows and all the blues. And then we made a fourth one, which Chad is unboxing.
Oh my.
And we did mammoth ivory. But we did a mammoth ivory, but we did a cross-cut section of mammoth ivory. So the ivory would actually be a tusk this direction, and it's cross-cut that way. And
Like a bullseye.
yeah, like a bullseye. Basically.
That one pops.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And we kept the price the same because they're $1,500 online is what the Crooked Rivers are supposed to go for.
And we did not increase the price for these
The gold
custom mods.
classes.
Yeah, the gold class. Yep.
And you get a 20 CV blade, you get the Damascus bolsters, you get all the good things that you get, and you get the iced liners. I think that's what they're called.
I think so. I don't know, they're not jeweled.
Yeah.
Iced.
And so there's mammoth ivory here with a mammoth tooth backspacer, and then there's mammoth tooth here with a mammoth ivory backspacer.
It's like creamy color. Yeah.
And we kept the blues and the blacks.
So you took a piece of jewelry that people didn't see the value in and attempted to add value for the same price.
Well, I feel like we're shortchanging Benchmade a little bit when we say that. We've had less demand for the Crooked River Gold class than we have had for previous gold classes, but that's not saying anything. You know what I mean? You know, it's not. We're not trying to downplay this gold class, but we've noticed a drop in demand.
If they didn't have the Build Your Own Crooked River on their site, I think that
might be
it
a
would have
different
done
story.
much better.
Yeah.
But with that Build Your Own, I mean, Alistair has a Crooked River with a Damasteel blade.
We should probably not tell how much you paid for that.
No, it's a $500 knife. But I think that if they hadn't done that feature on their website, then this knife would have done a lot better. Because you can just go on there and...
Nothing done to the blades themselves on the gold class, just the hardware.
Because it's a 20 CV blade. And actually, you know what? I didn't think of it, but might have actually been smarter to use that gold class instead of the logos we'd use.
Oh, yeah.
But
that's okay.
Well, let's see. Oh yeah, the standard Benchmade logo.
Yeah.
That they don't really use anymore except on their high-end stuff.
But these two gold classes are going to go on our website. No price increase at all. Like they're going to be $1,500, but you're going to get mammoth ivory and you're going to get mammoth tooth, and you're going to get color matching, and you're going to get.
And there'll never be two more of these knives ever.
Yeah, exactly. No one will be able to duplicate these. I mean, there might be a couple of guys who can get close, but you know.
Well, normally on like a knife that we make in house, mammoth ivory would be like an almost instant $200 increase. But with
just for the materials, not to mention the work,
and the time that Dawn spent cutting it out and getting it to match perfectly, and that cross-cut or bullseye mammoth tooth or mammoth ivory, and then this like really nice creamy mammoth tooth, I think it really adds a lot to it. And there's just so much detail in it that I would have never thought would have worked. But with the color scheme and the knives and only doing just a couple things just to upgrade it, it really makes it, I think, in my opinion, it makes it worth a lot more.
Yeah. Well, and I can say specifically, just this mammoth tooth, this spacer right here, I have not quite 4 hours, but I have almost, let's say 3 to be generous. I have 3 hours just in that backspacer, just to get that to work, to get to hold together, to get it to stand up to the punishment of being an everyday carry knife, and to work. And because I mean, these backspacers are thin. A mammoth tooth does not like that.
Nope.
And I mean, it comes apart. Mammoth tooth is a fragile thing to work with. But just to get that to work, I mean, you know, you can imagine how much time we have in all of these. If I have I have 3 hours in that little piece right
and
there.
you have to drill the holes out, you have to make them match, you have to get everything to match so perfectly. And even when you were putting it together, you have to make sure everything's just a little bit loose so it all fits together snug and it doesn't move around.
And then it breaks and you got to glue it back together, and then you have glue on your thumb and you go to peel the glue off your thumb with your mouth, and then you glue your lips together and you glue your tongue to your lips too.